Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Jackson, first play, going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 32.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Oh.
Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Jackson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
And for Jackson, this may be a free play. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Dante Fowler in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Hey, middle. Hey, report.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. On fourth down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And his kick is good. And the Ravens strike first and 3's in. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 21.
Here we go.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Going to 53.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Lamb in motion left. Running the jet sweep as Prescott backs it forward. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here is 3rd and 5.
47. Hey, kill.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. This is 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go, 46. 26.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 48 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Let go.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They start the second half here with Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's Prescott. Screen play set up for Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And the
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 35. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide in. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, yeah, here we go. Wide in. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide in. 26.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 19-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he will have a Cowboys first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Then we're going to 53. Wide in. 26.
Williams able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Here we're going to 54, wide in. 26.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Here's 2nd down.
Jackson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Down Jackson. And this one's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Here we go, 4. Hey, kill. What do you think?
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on 1st down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Denver Broncos and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Broncos first down.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Denver.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Harvey once more. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nix from the gun. He steps in and makes the interception. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10. At
The
their
Detroit
own
offense to the
14-yard
line. Here's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. In on the tackles, Jonathan Cooper.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. That one complete to St. Brown. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Go, come on! White 20! Shell. Hold on. Check. What's that?
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
White 20! What's that?
Goff on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
What's that?
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Again, Goff. Chased out to his right. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, here's Nix. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bombers.
Play action with Nix. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Second down. Here's Nix again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll air it out on third. He's got Sutton complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
First and 10 from the 32.
Captain.
Once more, it's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. Intercepted in the end zone. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
180.
In motion right is to Slaw. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
DC. Black 20.
Start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running it with David Montgomery. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Broncos' 47-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
180.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Downfield, and Tisla has it. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They'll try for 2. Goff gets his line set.
Hold on.
The Lions will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he brings it in, so the decision to go for 2 looks like a good one. They've got a 14-0 lead. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. He rolls to his right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nicks. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And dose of the hurry up here.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 15. First down, Broncos.
Nicks now on 1st and 10. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now the offense and Nicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Captain.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Keeps the score. Lions 14, Broncos 6. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw from Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shell.
This is Gibbs on second down. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here you go.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs from 37. On first down, it's Gibbs. Off to the races, middle of the field. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up.
Setting them up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Lions 20, Broncos 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second down run, good for 4, and it brings up third down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cut out left. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Lions, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Ric Flair, by 20.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocks that sucker away.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Working near his goal line. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Avonte Maddox comes up with it.